Hey, everybody. I am live now on YouTube. I'm also double dipping. I'm doing a couple of things right at the same moment. I had really wanted to survive the frustration of trying to go live and not being able to do so. I tried with Zoom, I tried with Zoom and YouTube together, I tried with YouTube alone, and now I'm actually recording and I'm only on YouTube. So, in today's session, I'm going to read a story, and that story is going to be about um, library adventures. So, in this story, I want you to listen very carefully to a few vocabulary words. And in these vocabulary words, you're going to better understand the meaning of the story. So, our first of five vocabulary words are going to be library. That's pronounced library. A library is a place where books, magazines, and other materials are available for people to interact with and read. Now we have anticipation. Anticipation is a feeling of excitement about something that is going to happen. Reception is our third word, which is the area inside of an interest or the entrance of a building, such as a hotel or an office. And this is where visitors or guests are greeted if they need assistance. Recommendation. This is a suggestion or a piece of advice about what to do or what you might want to choose. And finally, we have the word immersed. Immersed is being deeply involved in or absorbing something. So, of these five words, library, anticipation, reception, recommendation, and immersed. I hope that you will enjoy the story that you are about to hear. Now I'm going to open up my story. And the title of the story is A Short Visit to the Library. Again, focus on listening and the vocabulary words that I've just described as you hear them. Emma loved reading books. One sunny afternoon, she decided to visit the local library. The library was a large, beautiful building with many tall windows that let in lots of natural light. Emma loved the peacefulness of the place. As she walked through the front doors, she felt a sense of anticipation. The last thing Emma thought about was leaving the library. The first thing she thought about was, I should go to the reception desk. The librarian greeted her with a warm smile and asked if she needed any help. Emma explained that she was looking for a good mystery novel to read. The librarian nodded and gave her a recommendation. You should try The Secret of the Old Clock, she said. It's a great mystery that many people enjoy. So up to now, we have anticipation, reception, and recommendation. So Emma is anticipating something exciting. She went to the reception desk. This is where she asked for help or assistance. And the recommendation was that she take a look at the novel, The Secret of the Old Clock. Emma thanked the librarian and walked toward the fiction section. She passed rows and rows of shelves filled with books of every genre imaginable. The smell of the books was comforting, and she enjoyed reading the titles on the spines as she walked by. Finally, she found the mystery section. It didn't take long for her to spot the book the librarian had mentioned. She pulled the book off the shelf and felt the smooth, cool cover in her hands. The title was written in bold letters, and the picture on the front made her even more excited to start reading. Emma found a comfortable chair near a window and sat down. She opened the book and began to read. As Emma read, she was completely immersed in the story. Immersed means engaged. She was able to picture every scene in her mind, and she felt like she was right there with the characters. She loved how the author described everything in detail, making it easy for her to imagine. After a couple of hours, Emma realized that it was getting late. She closed the book reluctantly, wishing she could stay and read all night. She went back to the reception desk to check out the book. The librarian scanned the book and handed it back to her with a smile. Enjoy your book. Emma left the library feeling happy and satisfied. She couldn't wait to get home and continue reading. The library had always been one of her favorite places, and she knew she would be back soon to explore more books and adventures. All right, that concludes the story of Emma going to the library. Now I have a question or two for you. The first question that I'm going to ask is this one. The first story is, why did Emma feel a sense of anticipation when she walked through the front doors of the library? Why do you think Emma felt a sense of anticipation as she walked through the front doors of the library? And the second question is, how did the librarian help Emma find a book to read? I would be interested in hearing your response. If you use any of the 5 words that we discussed prior to, I would be happy to provide you your private lesson with me in spoken English. I'm Dr. Priscilla, a native English speaker, and I live right here in the US. Take care and thank you so much for listening. I would really appreciate your commenting on this story. Bye for now.